pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to and a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the train yard. Where tonight I had the wrong doggone thing on. Well, see, now yours is kind of messed up. You ought to be able to hear me a little bit. Yeah, barely. It's a little. Yours is a little messed up. Hello, folks. Welcome to Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football here in Fairfield, Illinois. My name is Bruce Dickey. And along with Lucas Vaughn, we're going to be bringing you the action all evening long as the Fairfield Mules get set to host the Eldorado Eagles in a Black Diamond Conference play. It should be a ton of fun. My name is Bruce Dickey, joined again by Lucas Vaughn. Lucas, how you been?
Good, sir. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you being here as the band is out there. It is superhero night. You can see some of the students there. There's a Batman there on your screen as well as looks like Captain America. That's pretty cool. Yeah. You got Captain America out there on the screen, and there are superheroes walking around all over the place this evening as this is the first game of the season for Fairfield. Eldorado played last week. They beat Edwards County 22-20, and they come in here with a 1-0 record, and they are looking for an opportunity to beat Fairfield for the first time in a few years. Fairfield beat them last year 32-18 down in Eldorado. As the band's getting set to play, it's always fun. Lucas, I need to know. Tell me what kind of advantage, how big of an advantage is it for Eldorado having played one game already?
It was a huge advantage. They get to get on the field. They got to see what play works and don't work. They got to move guys around. So that one extra game is a big advantage.
It's a large. Couldn't agree more. It's a big advantage to Eldorado, but that's just kind of how it worked out this year with Vienna being the first game of the season for Fairfield, the first scheduled game of the year for Fairfield. Vienna short on players again for the second year in a row. They are going to try to continue their football activities. They do play the occasional junior varsity contest. They've got like 20 or 30 kids out, but they didn't have enough kids out for senior varsity football.
Well, at least they're still trying. I mean, that's a good thing, because if they had no program at all through all three levels, the chances of them getting the program back are very minimal.
Yes, and the thing is, Vienna, they've kind of hosed themselves anyway without having the opportunity of night games. They need to. The thing is, they've been playing football now for 20 years, and they still haven't installed lights at the field down there in Vienna. But that's neither here nor there. But it does kind of put Fairfield behind the eight ball. Fairfield comes in. I was looking at the stats from last year, Lucas. And you look at the passing coming back, Jalen Mainers, he's bringing back 1,270 passing yards. That's cool. But then you look at rushing and receiving, and there's nobody. There's not very much coming back in a way of production.
No, they lost their top 5 receivers. Eric Clark was the sixth receiver.
95 receptions last year, 6 coming back.
Yeah, that's tough.
How about the rushing yards?
Well, I mean, you got Israel Sargent still here, and Miller Simpson's going to step into a bigger role in Logan Tolis. But you're losing both Snyders, Mason, so you lost a ton of production.
It's just one of those things that that's part of playing high school sports. You are going to have people come and go, and you just kind of have to make your adjustments as the Marching Mules continue to play their pregame show. Marching Mules with 2 sousaphones this year. You got to like that. We will show their halftime show as well, as you can hear a lot here. And the crowd, I tell you what, Lucas, the crowd here tonight is phenomenal. Even though the weather is beautiful, it's still a gigantic crowd, and they were out here early this season. tonight.
I remember the last handful of years, first couple games, it can be 88, 90 degrees up here. What's going to be 75, 76, a little breeze. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful night for football. Eldorado, they come in off of a season last year where they went 2-7. Their 2 wins were over Edwards County and over CZR last season. They picked up their first win of the year last Friday night over the Edwards County Lions, and like I said, 22-20. And it's good to see Edwards County playing them tougher because Edwards County must have their numbers up a little bit. I was worried they weren't going to be able to field the team, too. They were down to under 20 players last year, but it's good to see Edwards County producing.
Yeah, and it sounds to me like last week's game was a good game. 22-20, like you said. They competed, so that's what you want in the league.
Elsewhere throughout the Black Diamond tonight, it is Flora hosting CZR. And Carmi heads to Hamilton County. Carmi trying to build off that nice win last week. They beat Flora 36-20 in what was a pretty good ball game. It was close throughout the first 2 or 3 quarters, and then Carmi kind of extended in the fourth quarter. The other games kind of went how you would have expected them last week. Johnston City just drubbed at CZR 62-0. Cesar had a tight, relatively ball game, a tight relative ball game against
historically speaking.
Against Hamilton County. Hamilton County fell 23-6, but Cesar Valier always they're looked at as one of the top teams this year. Looking at everybody else getting an opportunity to play, Fairfield catching up late. It's just, I hate that they missed a game, but 7 out of the 9 teams in the conference, the 9 other teams, are all missing a game as well, just at different times in the year.
Yeah, from what I gathered, they looked really hard to find a replacement for that game in week 1 and just couldn't put anything together.
Well, yeah, that is true, and I heard the one opportunity they basically did have, it was a 3.5 to 4 hour drive, and they wanted to play it on Friday night. They refused to play on Saturday. And so you'd have to have kids leaving the school at noon and not getting back to the school until well after midnight. Yeah. And these are high school kids. You just can't really do that. I think the administration probably made the right decision in holding off on and you just take your win and move on down the road too, Lucas.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Also, last year, Fairfield was scrambling to make the playoffs at the end of the season. We will have our national anthem here, and then we'll come back talk some more about Mules football this evening.
The Fairfield Marching Mules, under the direction of Mr. Josh Simpson, play tonight's national anthem.
Our national anthem performed by the Marching Mules under the direction of Josh Livesey. The always enthusiastic one, Josh Livesey, as the tunnel being built, getting ready for the Mules to come out. Mules in their home black jerseys with white numerals and red pants. That is the classic Fairfield Mules outfit. That's the one you like to see. You can read the numbers nicely with the white numerals on black jerseys. And I got to tell you, I like how Eldorado's got them too. You've got the bright white jerseys with the dark, with the purple numerals and the gold pants for the Eldorado Eagles as we get set here tonight. Interesting. That's one of these things you always see with Fairfield's offense. The churning of different backs. They'll probably run a couple of different sets of backs with Trey Mason being gone now. You got to figure Izzy Sargent is going to be stepping in, and he was going to be asked to do a lot for the Mules. Don't you think, Lucas?
Yeah, and they're going to be playing both ways. Izzy Sargent, Miller Simpson, Logan Tolis, they'll all see time in the backfield and in the defensive.
Not the most experienced set of backs, and Fairfield runs the ball for the most part, but you look at it, you think this Fairfield's been a running team for the last 20 years ever under Justin Townsend's coaching, but whenever he has a quarterback, they will throw it like he did with his son Landon Zerlini. They threw the ball. Jalen Mainers, as a freshman, threw for 1,200 yards, and you got to figure Jalen Mainers just might rewrite the whole book for the Fairfield Mules.
You know, all we can say is I hope he kid stays healthy. He is a very talented young man, and if he stays healthy, I can't see how he does it.
Very seldom. I don't think I ever recall a freshman starting or playing much quarterback. Maybe.
Let alone put up 1,200
Did Kip
yards.
Walters play much he didn't play as a freshman, did he? That'd be about the only one I could think.
I don't believe so.
Brian Simpson, I know, played as a sophomore back in the prehistory days of 1990, or late 1980s. The officiating crew tonight. Let's see. I've got this. They sent me the whole setup, and I didn't. I couldn't figure out how to print it out. So, but I do have the officiating crew. They are Aaron Wright, Brad Wilson, Mark Goddard, Mark French, and Josh Heap. As Fairfield will be
7 o'clock kickoff.
7 o'clock kickoff coming up. Fairfield will be kicking off. They will kick from the right to the left. The bad thing about not getting to play the first week of the season here, Lucas, is the sun is already down. The last week of August, the sun is always still up over the trees, and it really plays heck on the receivers at opening kickoff for the first game of the year. But the sun's down, so the kickoff should be just fine for Eldorado. As Lane Robson setting up to kick for Fairfield, back deep, Ethan Chamberlain along with Maddox Rash, and I believe that is a 20 in the middle. Nope, that's not a 20, maybe a 21. If so, it is Jake Phelps.
Yep.
The kick is gathered at about the 10-yard line. A nice cut to the outside by Maddox Rash. He's got a lot of room to run. He gets across midfield before he's shoved out of bounds at around the 47-yard line. Real nice run back, about 43-yard run back there for Maddox Rash.
Yeah, Fairfield over-pursued on that one. That cut back, it was wide open.
Yeah, that was a tremendous cutback. Looks like it's going to be the 46-yard line rather than the 47. That is where Eldorado will start out this evening. 1st and 10. They dearly love to get something going and get an early start here against the Mules. Full house backfield with Phelps along with Caden Henson and Rash, the three backs behind the quarterback, Jordan Jones. Handoff goes to Maddox Rash. He's going to pick up a couple across the 45 to around the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Did a good job rallying the football. Team tackle.
I was going to say, could you pick me a single solo tackler on that? You really couldn't, could you?
No, there were 4 or 5 helmets on that one.
Across the front line for Fairfield, you've got Eric Locke along with, I believe that is Connor Chow. Over here on the left side. Under center with 2nd and 8. Jones tries to hand it up the middle and nowhere to go again for the running back, as that was Caden Henson dropping a yard on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles.
I think Brayton Robertson got in at first.
The Mules defense yet to be thrown upon here tonight. Just the first series, and they will break up that full house backfield as they'll send one of the backs out to be a receiver in the slot out on the left side. Jordan Jones hands it off up the middle again. Nowhere to go for Caden Henson. He'll pick up nothing. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and good pursuit again by the Mules. I believe that was Nicholas Masterson in on that one. So 4th down and 9 for the Eagles in Mules territory. You would figure it's a punt situation, and they will bring out the punt squad with 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So that outstanding return going to be for naught if Caden Henson actually kicks it away. Caden Henson, the running back, good runner, stands 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage to punt it away. Low snap, he gathers, kicks it away. It's off to the right side. It's going to bounce at the 28, and the Mules will get away from it inside the 25 to the 24. That's where Fairfield will have it, 1st and 10. You can kind of tell, Lucas, it's the first game of the year because as one of the Mules players got close to the ball, there were about half a dozen coaches and players yelling at him, "Get away," swinging their arms.
Away from the football.
Away from the football. Number 5 is Jalen Mainers, just a sophomore, 6'3", 180 pounds. He's got Izzy Sargent behind him in the fullback spot. Miller Simpson on the right side and Miller Simpson on the left side, Logan Tullis on the right. And timeout taken by Eldorado prior to that snap. We'll take it as well. We'll be back to Fairfield. No score with 9.5 to go in the first quarter. Back after these.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hancock.
9.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Eldorado takes the timeout. Boy, they have a big front line. Look at the size up front. Nick Mitchell, big man, 6'3", 300 pounds. He is the right defensive tackle, and he's big. 5'2" on the offensive set. Pitch goes to Miller Simpson. He gets to the right side of the offensive line. Picks up maybe a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. They're swapping out the entire defensive line. Did you see that?
Yeah, number 78, Nick Mitchell, that you mentioned, he took one hit and fell down, so he might want to go to the sideline and regroup.
Well, that does happen. As the Mules come up, Jaden Wilson, pardon me, not Jaden Wilson, that is Jacob Combs, the center. As Mainers goes underneath the center, hand off straight up the gut. Izzy Sargent breaks free. He may score. He will score. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Mules! A 73-yard touchdown scamper for Israel Sargent, and the Mules are on the board 6-0 with 8:40 to go here in this first quarter. Boy, that was not a ton of deception on that, Lucas. Just really good blocking, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got through that first line, and he made one linebacker miss, and he was gone. Did a good job shedding a tackle.
Mules typically a go-for-two squad as Mainers brings them up. They set up in that double wing back, double slot set. Hand or pitch up the middle, and not going to make it is Logan Tullis. So the try for point is no good, but Fairfield jumps out to a 6-0 lead. We'll be back after this replay. Here he goes, right up the gut, and he's gone as Izzy Sargent with a 73-yard run. We'll be back right after these words.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that...
So, a drive of about 20 seconds for Fairfield.
Two plays,
a 75 yards, ending on a 73-yard run as Lane Robson ready to kick it away. Had a good kick the first one. This one's a short one, and nice
play.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Nick Clark. He just catches the ball, takes a knee.
6'1", 235 lineman. I put him at tight end.
The way he handled it, exactly right. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eldorado at their own 45-yard line. After that last one went down inside the 15, I was kind of surprised that they squibbed it, but that was certainly a squib. How do you like the new NFL kickoff rules, Lucas?
They're interesting. It's going to need a few weeks to figure out how well I do like, but it's going to promote more kickoff returns, so more action.
That's the hope as the handoff goes to the left side. Caden Henson barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. Take that back. He picked up about a yard, gets across the 45-yard line, near to the 46-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and a long 8 for the Eagles.
Cleaned up at the tackle.
You know, that's the other thing with this being the first game of the season for Fairfield and the second game of the year for Eldorado. Eldorado, they've got a few players on the sideline injured as that Fairfield hasn't had the opportunity to get injured in gameplay. And also a player for Eldorado is out due to a suspension because he got ejected last night. And, oh, my heavens, what a shot. What a hit by Brayton Robertson. Well, let's see that replay. Here it comes. The Brayton Robertson, number 18, coming through. Wow. Oh, there you go, folks.
That's a decleater.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you pay the extra money for the replay machine. That was a fun one. So 3rd down and 12. For the Eagles. And I didn't even catch who was running the ball that time. He probably doesn't want it back.
He doesn't remember either.
As Jason Robertson's in the backfield along with Henson. Henson gets the handoff, gets back to the line of scrimmage that was lost on the last play, but it's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 for the Eagles as the Mules defense has given up about 4 yards in the game to this point, Lucas.
Yeah, they've looked good in the trenches so far. They haven't tested them outside much, and they haven't thrown the ball, but the middle's been solid.
I think that the one where Robertson got in there, they were trying to get outside.
Well, it didn't work.
It didn't get there, did they? So, late getting the kicking team in, and the Mules didn't get enough players out.
Just fair.
As that's a fair catch at the 28-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against Fairfield. Will Joe Clark take the results of the play, which will be 1st and 10 at the Mule 28, or will they re-kick it from 5 yards closer?
They've already moved the chains.
Yeah. They didn't see the flag, I guess, over there on the other side, the chain gang.
First year mistake, or first week mistakes.
First week mistake, yeah. It's about the 47-yard line if they're looking for where it was, and they'll move. They would probably move it across midfield and kick it again. 4th and 3, though. They might go for it, Lucas. You never know. Looks like Joe Clark's really thinking about it.
You know, that late substitution worked for Eldorado. Fairfield just didn't quite get off the field quick enough.
It was perfect for them. They were on the short side of the field.
Yep.
The Mules had about 40 yards to run to get off the field, and they didn't realize it was going to be a punt.
You know, NFL rules, they stop that until all the changes are made, but I guess not in high school.
That's not high school. So they will bring it back. They're going to move the ball 5 yards forward, and it will remain 4th down and 3 for the 4th down and 3 for Eldorado. They need the 46-yard line of Fairfield. And Eldorado will bring their offense back out as their punter heads off the field. Caden Hansen on the sideline. And into the shotgun heads Jordan Jones. He's set to throw. Junior quarterback gets a high snap, brings it down, fires it behind the intended receiver, Maddox Rash, and the Mules will take over at their own 49-yard line. So that penalty turns into a 21-yard change there, Lucas.
Go. Yep. They should have took the punt.
So Fairfield has the 1st and 10 at their own 49. The results of the punt would have been more opportune for the Eldorado Eagles. As the Mules come up to the football, ready to go. They lead 6-0 with just over half the first quarter remaining. You're watching Wabash Catch TVs. Handoff on the second back through. That is Logan Tolis, and he's got a lot of room. He sprints through. Nearly falls down at the 10, and he cuts to the end zone. Touchdown! 51-yard run for Logan Tolis. That deception in the backfield, and Fairfield is running off with it. Here's the handoff, and he just got through that line. There wasn't anybody in the middle. Nearly tripped up by the 20-yard line. And he sprints to the end zone for the Fairfield Mules' second score of the evening.
Got to give big number 6'3" Jaden Wilson credit. He was downfield and on block too.
Was he? That's half the battle. Get your offensive lineman out there blocking downfield. You will certainly get more yards. Handoff straight up the gut. Izzy Sargent is in for a successful try for an extra point. And less than halfway through this first quarter, Fairfield leads Eldorado 14-0. We'll be back after this word.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Lucas, I've got my Strawberry Halls mental lip, this cough drops here, and I always like to read they always have little positive thoughts on there, Lucas.
What do we got there?
And I think the Mules have read the positive thoughts today. It says, high five yourself.
Okay.
That'll work. Conquer today.
Good. It's a good start on that.
Go get it.
Yep.
Put your game face on.
Well, they got her today.
And let's hear your battle cry as that ball bounces at the 21. Gets away from Rash. Finally picks it up back at 16. The Mules defense is down there, and he's only going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards, being brought down finally by Giuseppe DiMaggio. So, worst field position of the night for Eldorado after they already are struggling down by 2 scores less than halfway through the first quarter. Mules defense gets the set up. Nicholas Masterson, the nose guard there, boy, hits a lot of speed, that nose guard. They submarine him. Handoff to the left side, and picking up a good 3 or 4 or maybe 4 to 5 yards. Nice run by Maddox Rash. There they finally tried one of the ends, Lucas.
Yep, they got outside on that and got a little bit of success. He picked up about 5.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 31. Need the 36 for a first down. Field looks pretty nice. You remember last year we were occasionally talking how the yard lines were a little bit off kilter from time to time?
Yes, sir.
They got a robot.
I have heard that.
I haven't seen it in action, but they got a robot painter.
They need to come out here one day when they're doing it, show it to everybody.
Hand off to the left side to Phelps, and he's not he's going to pick up a couple of yards. Gets out to the 33-yard line before the defenders swamp him over. I didn't think he was going to get that far because he was kind of scrambling in the backfield there, Lucas.
He did a good job dancing and avoiding tackles and picking up yardage.
Checking into the game for the Mules, Jack Copeland.
Sophomore Jack Copeland.
I had a Jack Copeland that was my neighbor across the street. I bet you he's related. Used to be. Now 3rd down and 3, probably his great-grandpa.
I would say you are correct.
Back to throw, screen out to the left, and not going to make the first down. Maddox Rash. That was a backwards pass, so had he dropped it, it would have been big trouble. But he gathers, and so are they going to go for it on 4th down and 2 at their own 34-yard line?
I hope Fairfield's paying attention. All right. Oh, they are going for it.
This is a big decision. As the Eagles in the huddle, they've already burned one timeout today. They may get up there and try to get the Mules to jump and then burn their second one. No, they're going to try it. Hand off to the right side. They're going to have it. Nice run by Caden Henson as Eldorado picks up their first down of the evening.
Yeah, it was a good play. They did a nice job executing.
Well, that little run to the right side has worked a couple of times for them, Lucas. They picked up a good solid 5 yards that time on 4th down and 2. And they will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39. Full house backfield again behind Jones. Jordan Jones, 6'2", 175-pound quarterback. Hands it again to the right side. Again, it is Caden Henson, and again he picks up about 5 yards.
He's running hard.
Give him 7 yards as he gets across the 45, near the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and a long 4. Donnie Lyons shouting the signals in now.
That's
as well
a big
as flashing
running
them.
back. 5'10", 210.
Yeah, that's a bowling ball.
Yeah, that's a good-sized young man.
2nd and 4. Henson in the backfield along with Phelps.
Oh.
And they get the Mules to jump. Izzy Sargent into the backfield along with Lane Robson, and that's going to be a first down for Eldorado. 3:47 to go here in the first quarter. Fairfield up 14-0.
I believe Izzy thought he had him timed. He did not.
He did not. No, he didn't. 1st and 10 at midfield for Eldorado. The Eagles 1-0, looking for their 2nd win on the season. Fairfield also 1-0, looking for their 2nd win, but the last week's win was on a forfeit. As Jones under center. Peeks at his backfield. Hands it to the 3rd man coming across. Nice run again. Some yardage gained for Maddox Rash. As Miller Simpson, the tackler.
Yeah, between Rash and Henson, these two running backs have some good size.
Well, they've got good beef up front too, Lucas. If you look at that offensive line, you got really good size. Wyatt Kuber along with you've got Evan Butler up there, 5'10", 250 is the center. You have Blaze Seagraves at 5'10", 240, one of the guards. That's a big guard. Also, Oliver Burtis over on the far side, along with Nick Clark. Handoff to the big man, Jake Phelps. He will pick up 2 or 3 across the 45 to the 43-yard line, near the 43-yard line. That'll bring up third down and a long 3.
Nick Masterson got backfield real quick.
And the way they're running it this time, you got to figure if they are stopped short, they're going to go for it, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah. Well, they went for it down here on fourth down and deep in Fairfield's territory, or their own territory.
I wonder if the robot paints the yard lines too. I bet it does.
I believe they put it into the computer, and it does it all.
Wow.
I think like an old pixel printer.
That's pretty cool. Hand off to the left side, a little bit of a deception. And Izzy Sargent is there. He will bring down Jake Phelps after a gain of 1. Flag is thrown. That looked like in the neighborhood of holding or illegal motion.
I'm going to back him up.
It is against Eldorado. Fairfield is going to take the penalty as they talk things over. Coach Townsend has already said, back him up, back him up, back him up. Now I guess we're just kind of trying to determine how far. What was the penalty? Chop block. Saw that coming. Whenever you saw the submarine earlier, that's a 15-yard penalty. That's a big one. That's a 10-yard penalty?
Looks like it.
Since when?
Yeah.
We got Ken Odie next to us. I bet you he'd know. I'm not going to ask him.
He's not hollering, so it must be right.
That must be a change. As it will be third down and 13. They need the Fairfield 40-yard line for a first down as Jones jogs in from the sideline with the play call. They've tried to throw the ball once. It was incomplete. That was on fourth down a couple of series ago.
It didn't look completely terrible. It was incomplete, but it wasn't a terrible-looking play.
Yeah, Jones was under some pressure, and he had to get rid of it. 5-man front. They're not going to throw this time as the handoff goes to Henson, and he's going to be dropped just shy of midfield, I think.
Nick Munoz hits him first.
Might have got to midfield. So 4th and 10 here for the Eagles, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. The teams will swap sides, I think. Now the quarter ends. Eldorado was trying to quick snap that, and the quarter ended before they had the opportunity. They had Fairfield caught, though. We'll take a quick break. The quarter ends. It's Fairfield leading Eldorado 14-0. Back after these words.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
So Eldorado will start out the second quarter here with looking at a 4th and 10. They are set to punt it away as Caden Henson back to kick. Nobody back deep for the Mules.
I don't think they believe him.
I think you're right. And finally, they will send Cale Milner back as the punt is away. It's a good one. Runs Milner all the way back inside the 10, and that's where it will drop and die at about the 13-yard line. Really good punt. It's going to be about a 37-yard net. You couldn't ask for anything better. Although the Mules, the way their offense is running right now, Lucas, it just kind of helps make the touchdown run longer, right?
This is week one for Fairfield. So a 90. What are we on? The 87-yard field in front of us. Get a lot to work with.
As we lost one of the scoreboard clocks, thankfully it's not the one that our camera is on, or one of the entire scoreboards. With a
week one scoreboard.
Our first down and 10 for the Mules at their own 13. Mainers takes a look at the defense. Boy, look at all those players on the line for Eldorado. As the handoff goes outside and around the corner, Simpson, he's going to pick up a first down plus plenty more as he gets out across the 30-yard line, a gain of 18.
If you're going to stack it inside, we'll go outside.
There were 6 guys between the tight ends. They had it looked like it was a 4th and goal situation, the amount of beef inside there for Eldorado. Matthew Grisham enters the ball game. He'll move to the nose guard spot as Mainers brings him up. Down over the ball, Jacob Combs, and the handoff, or back to throw. He's got a man deep. It is over the head of the intended receiver, Logan Tullis. Jalen's first pass of the game, first pass of the season. He may have had a little bit of adrenaline.
I think he got excited. They called his number, and he wanted it all.
You get to throw it this time, Jalen, and he said, I will throw the heck out of it. Thank you.
It's a good-looking ball.
It was a good-looking ball. Second down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Mules stay in that double wingback set. Pitch goes to, it does go to Tullis trying to get around the end, and he's going to pick up about 4 across the 35-yard line to the 36.
Whew. Jaden Wilson.
He is getting out there, isn't he?
I tell you what. That ball went the other way. He didn't care. He was blocking. That's his job.
He is fired up out there. That is wonderful. Good to see. He's the offensive tackle on the left side, and he had his man all the way over to the right side, about 10 yards downfield. Mainer's on the option.
Good,
he fakes
Jalen.
the pitch. He's going to keep it. He's got the first down.
Ow,
a late flag is thrown at the 40-yard line. I think this might be coming back, but it's a gain of about 15 on the play. Holding Fairfield. That was about 5 yards downfield, too, where that holding took place.
And nowhere near where the ball was.
Yeah, that's a shame. That negates a really nice gain of about 15. It'll push it back.
We didn't see much of that last year from Jalen.
No, that was a new one.
Yeah, that's a new little wrinkle in this game, so it looked good.
Move it from the 40-yard line, should make it to 30. And should be about 3rd down and 11 or so, but a lot of discussion.
Every flag, it seems like it.
Declined? Oh, there was another holding.
Okay.
Back farther. I didn't see that flag. 2 holdings on the play. They're going to only enforce one, the one from the 36. As
no wonder Jalen could pick up positive yardage.
You got 2 different holdings. So move it back to the 26. They need all the way out to the 41. So it'll be 3rd down at 15 for Fairfield. Loss of 10 yards on the hold. Mules lead at 14-0. They scored their first 2 drives of the game. Two out of their first 3 plays of the game. With long touchdown runs from Sargent and from Simpson. with the other one?
Logan Tullis.
Tullis, pardon me. So, Mainers looking at a long one. Puts a man in motion. Hands it the other
play.
direction.
Indirect.
And Tullis has
Good
it. He
misdirection.
gets across the 35 to about the 36. Picks up about 9 of the 15 they need. And that will bring up a 4th down and 6 at their own 36-yard line for the Mules. And the punt squad will be called upon.
Yeah, we got to practice everything this week.
I think the punt squad will be called upon.
Maybe not.
Caleb McGill out there.
I think we changed our mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're short. And the play clock not running. They must be keeping it on the field. It will be punting for Mainers. Quick kick. Oh, my heavens. That's a good one.
Good bounce. There
As
you
it takes
go.
a Mules bounce all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That will be about a 44-yard kick from the 36-yard line all the way down to the, I make it longer than that, 46 yards from the 36 to the 18-yard line. And the Eagles will begin at their own 18, 1st and 10 with 9:04 to go.
Unusual look there.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't Robson the kicker last year, the punter as well.
Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah, that was a different look.
If your quarterback can act as a quick kick type of guy, that's hey, nothing wrong with that.
If he averages 46 for the year, he'll do it quite a few times, I'd say.
I bet you they will let him give him the opportunity, won't they? So 1st and 10 at the 18 for the Eagles. Under center is Jordan Jones. Hands off to the left side. It is Henson, and he's going to, or the right side, pardon me. Henson gets across the line of scrimmage, going to pick up a couple of yards, brought down by Jude Carter.
Miller Simpson was in on that tackle as well. I think he hit him first.
Keegan Bear on that defensive line, along with Andrew Biddle's out there, part of the D for Fairfield. It's Nick Munoz calling the plays in the huddle for the Mules defense. He's a linebacker along with Izzy Sargent.
Brayton Roberts is there on the left side.
Back to throw is Jones. They've set up the screen and no chance. And the ball comes out late. They're gonna.
The guy out.
That's intentional grounding. Yeah, the flag comes out late for intentional grounding. What a wonderful job. Was that Brayton Robertson again on the deep tackle?
I don't know. Maybe we can get a replay on it. I couldn't tell out there.
I think that was Brayton Robertson coming from his defensive end spot.
Another long discussion.
And the flag came in late. And I believe that's got to be intentional grounding. If they're going to even call a pass. I'm surprised they called it a pass because I thought he was down. Didn't you?
Yeah, he got hit, and he was on the way down. He very easily could be on the ground.
So they'll sort it out. Football on the 20-yard line. It's intentional grounding back to the 10. Loss of down. 15 yards.
It's spot foul, isn't it?
The spot foul's the 10. The spot of the foul's the 10.
Yeah.
This crew's having some questionable administration. But that time it was advantageous to the Mules, so I guess we'll not beef. 8 minutes,
a wash.
11 seconds to go. Handoff up the gut, not much room, but he gets through.
Going.
Henson gets through, and he's going to get
run.
back across the original line of scrimmage to about the 20-yard line. I thought they had him back there in the backfield.
Everything stopped, and then he emerged.
He emerged from the pile, and that'll bring up 4th down and about 7 from the 21. They need the 28 near to the 29 for a first down. Beautiful moon up in the sky. Just a sliver moon tonight as new moon coming on. 7:34 to go in the first half. Looks like Eldorado in the mood to kick it away. Henson can run it. He is the punter, number 15.
Are you calling that?
No.
Okay.
Jude Carter back deep for the Mules inside his own 50. And he's going to have to back up on that one.
Ooh.
Another long kick. That from the 21-yard line rolls dead at the 18. I don't know what Jude Carter was doing near that one, but that was about a, do the math, 60-yard punt.
That was a long one. Good punt.
Jude will come to the sideline, and they're going to have a conversation with him. He comes over and talks to Hank Simmers, and Simmers says, get away from it. Don't even go and act like you're downing it. Get away from the football.
I've not seen that before.
That was weird.
Yeah.
So, 1st and 10 Fairfield back at their own 18. And they will have it with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. They lead by 2 scores, 14-0, over an Eldorado squad that won last week over Edwards County. You're talking. I can hear you. You just can't hear. That's what we were working on earlier.
Izzy.
As Izzy Sargent gets through, he's going to pick up about 17. Can you hear me at all? All right. Well, we can hear you when you talk. So it's the headset. It's not you.
It's that.
Is it that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you've helped us out. We figured it out.
It's right there. I'm in it now.
It's the folks in the truck, Abby and Ty. It is the string going into the. It is the headset, but it's the string going into it's the bottom of it, going into the speaker. I hate to get all technical on people. Is that a little technical? 1st and 10 for Fairfield at their own 36. Mainers under center. Hands it off around left edge.
Michael Barner.
A ton of room for Michael Barner.
Ooh.
He's going to get first down yardage across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. And that is some pretty good speed, Lucas. I don't think that the Eagles were expecting. That's Michael Barner's first play tonight. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore. He has speed to burn. You get him on the edge, get him in an open field, it's hard to get him.
So 1st and 10 Fairfield at their 47. We'll be under 6 minutes to go in the half whenever this play is snapped. The sophomore Mainers looks at the D. Fakes the handoff to Barner again, but keeps it. He thought he had himself well hidden. Eldorado sniffed that out nicely.
Looked like they were good coverage downfield, too.
Yeah, Matthew Grisham on the tackle for the Eagles, along with some help. I believe that was Jaston Robinson in on that tackle as well. So a loss of about a length of a football. It'll be 2nd down and a long 10.
He did a good job minimizing damage.
Yeah, he was going to throw that, don't you think?
Yeah, he was. He was looking. Eldorado did have good coverage there.
So, 2nd down and 10. Man in motion is Simpson. The option is on. He fakes the pitch. He gets across the 50 to the 44. It'll be a gain of about 9 on the play.
Good pickup. The more of those he keeps, it's going to open up that pitch.
The officials, they're having administration issues. Or is there a penalty late? No, they just can't tell if it's a first down. It's a yard shy of a first down.
Yeah, they're way off here. There you go. That guy had his foot on the wrong.
I think he had his foot on the wrong yard line, didn't he, Lucas?
Yeah.
All right, well, it might be their first game too. I doubt it, but you never know. So 3rd down and 1 for Fairfield. We have a better view of the chains across the way. Handoff Izzy Sargent up the gut as he pushes across the 40-yard line to about the 39. They will move the chains that time. And again, the offensive line really pushing hard and shoving downfield. Jays Boob, Bentley Rogers doing a great job.
Jays Boob is 6'5", 385 pounds.
It's all there.
That is a big man.
He's a big man. It looks like it's all there.
Now that's coming from a guy that's 6'7", 320.
Back where the handoff on the deception, it goes to Tullis. He's going to pick up about 9, and that's a punishing run.
He didn't try to go around him. He went through him.
Logan Tullis, not the largest man in the world, 5'10", 180, big enough.
He runs hard. I remember from last year. He ran hard last year, too.
So it'll be 2nd down and 2, gain of 8. Clock rolling under 4 minutes. Mules with a couple of scores in the first. They would dearly love to pick up another one here in the second quarter. Handoff, fake handoff, throw downfield. It is over the head of Robson. Just a smidge far as Mainers has overthrown his first 2 tries tonight. Jace Boob will head off. He'll be replaced by Jack Copeland on the offensive line. And for this 3rd and 2 play, bringing in a little bit more speed rather than power there, Lucas.
Yeah, but it's not like Jack's a small man. He's 6'2", 245 sophomore.
Well, in relative. Head off to Sargent. He's got a hole.
Hit him. Got him.
And he gets pardon me, that wasn't Sargent. That is Cale Milner. They bring in fresh legs, and Cale Milner all the way up across the 20-yard line to about the 17.
Good hard run.
Jamie Patrick getting a little bit of yapping with the Mules behind that play for the Eagles. He goes to his teammates, and they say, settle down, big man. We don't need to add tack on 15 or half the distance as the case would be now. 1st and 10 at the 17. It's been a big drive. Started at their own 18 for the Mules. Option to the left this time. It's going to be a keeper again for Mainers. He's got good yardage. Ooh, gets dragged down. Outstanding tackle out there on the left side as Maddox Rash pulls him down. A flag from behind is probably going to bring that back. That looks just like the placement of a holding penalty.
Another one.
Flag drops at about the 16, holding against the Mules. They have had a bunch of those here in the first half. So it'll be 1st and 20 or so. Out to the 27-yard line. 7-yard line is the line to gain. And there's still 3:15. Mules have 3 timeouts remaining here in the first half. The Eagles have used 1, Fairfield none. The Mules do not change their set as it remains double wingbacks. Head off to Simpson. He sprints through pressure across the 20, down to the 9-yard line. A pickup of 18 on the play. And, boy, he used his blockers well there, didn't he, Lucas?
I was going to say he did a great job being patient, waiting for blockers to get in front of him, and then he cut and went.
Did you see? You saw the guy behind him. He had one Eldorado defender behind him probably about the whole way. He was about 2 yards behind him the whole way before he finally took off. So, 2nd down and 2 at the 9, and timeout taken by Eldorado with 2:26 to go in the half. We'll take it as well. Mules are knocking at the door. They lead 14-0 back after these.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you could be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that.
Second down and 2 at the 9-yard line for Fairfield. This drive started all the way back at their own 18. I think there was over 6 minutes to go whenever this started. So the Eagles trying to slow down the Mules Express. Hand off to Sargent. He's going to get a first down yardage. Remains on his feet inside the 5 to about the 3.
Good job of hiding that ball. I was trying to find it.
And it'll be at the 3-yard line. So first and goal for Fairfield at the 3-yard line. Big opportunity to go up 3 scores here. On a team coming off a win last week. Mules slowly head up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to burn as much clock as they can. We're going under 2 minutes before they snap it. Pitch goes to Simpson. He gets through. Touchdown, Fairfield. And late flag is thrown. That surely isn't for unsportsmanlike conduct from the Eldorado kid smacking the ground. There are 2 flags. And I think that's unsportsmanlike conduct on Eldorado. Oh, it's going to be unsportsmanlike. I think are they going to be on both teams? Nope, it's just on Fairfield. There was a spike. He spiked it. Thanks, Gary. So it's a dead ball foul.
Is that a 15-yarder?
It'll be 15 yards, probably on the point. It should be on the point. Yeah, they're going to move it back. No spiking in high school? No spiking in high school, huh? I didn't realize. I forgot. I didn't know. I guess that makes sense.
Taking all the fun away from
Taking
kids.
all the
Come on.
The fun police have shown up, haven't they, Lucas? So the Mules with a long way to go to try to pick up this extra point. As the touchdown, Miller Simpson on a 3-yard plunge.
Think we can get a replay of that spike?
We probably will have it. We'll
like
see
it.
if he plays the replay here in just a second. Ty Landreth and Abby Springmeyer out in the truck. Back to throw toward the end zone. He's got a man and he overthrows Lane Robson for the try 4-point. So there's the replay on the touchdown as we will see the handoff to Miller Simpson. Pitch to Miller Simpson. He comes through and gets up.
Oh!
That's a spike? Woo! I guess that's a spike. Good grief.
Wow.
All right, 1:51 to go in the first half. We'll be back after this word.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings.
20-0, the lead for the Mules here at the train yard, and the namesake train coming through. As Lane Robson sets up to kick it away for Fairfield. And he will kick it as the train is going past. Back deep at the 15-yard line, the Eagles will wait.
It's a good kick.
And that was a good kick.
Good tackle.
Nice tackle, a little bit high.
Giuseppe DiMaggio.
DiMaggio with his second special teams tackle. And that is brought down Jamie Patrick. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 34-yard line. They have one timeout remaining with 1:46 to go. And you got to think, knowing Coach Townsend, as we've seen him coach here for over 20 years, he may use all his timeouts. See if he can get the ball back.
We'll see what happens on this first play.
Full house backfield again behind Jones. They have had trouble throwing the ball. To the right side it goes Maddox Rash. He's going to pick up maybe 3 out to around the 37, 38-yard line.
There you called it, Bruce.
Justin Townsend will take the first time out for Fairfield here in the first half. We will take it as well back to the train yard after these words.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Maddox Rash picked up a couple more yards than I thought. It's a 2nd down and 6 for Eldorado. They need the 44 for a first down. As Jones heads back into the huddle with the play call. The Mules defense, they got the safeties pretty far back there, don't they, Lucas? They're ready for anything. Trying to be, anyway. Cale Milner back deep along with Lane Robson. Hand off up the gut, bouncing through. It is Jake Phelps. He'll pick up about a yard. Timeout taken by Fairfield again. With 1.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Leading by 20. We will take it as well back after this word.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Yeah, it's manual. 3rd down and a long 5 for Eldorado. Mules lead 20-0, and they're going to attempt to get more. If they can get the stop here on this 3rd and 5 play. The Eagles need the 49 for a first down. They still have 2 of the backs, and they'll have the first down through across midfield. It's a nice run for Jake Phelps, and that'll stop the clock on the first down. They will reset the clocks. They will reset the clock, and Fairfield will probably eschew calling more timeouts. Handoff, it will be Rash heading off the right side, and he'll have, about 9, close to 8 yards maybe. A flag is thrown behind the play, and that might have been a late hit on the quarterback after he handed it off.
Holding.
Nope, holding against Eldorado. After that gain of 8, you got to figure they'll bring it back and make it 1st and 19. And that is what the Mules will do. Eldorado in their white road jerseys with gold sleeves, gold football pants, purple numerals, gold helmets. Fairfield in their home black jerseys with white numerals and red pants, black and white stripes down the side, and the good-looking white helmets.
Yeah, I like the helmets. They look great.
With the Angry Mule logo on it. Handoff again to Rash. He's got room on the right side. He's back to the original line of scrimmage in this set. Gets across the 45 to around the 41. And Eldorado will take their final timeout of the half with 47 seconds to go. We will take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
.47 seconds to go here in the first half as the Mules scored a couple times in the first quarter on big long runs, and then they recently scored moments ago on a 82-yard drive that took up about 4.5, 5 minutes late in the first half. Eldorado with their final timeout of the half and 47 seconds to go. And basically what you're looking at here, Lucas, is about second and the goal line, right? I mean, with that much time on the clock. Second and 41. Something like that.
You have 47 seconds. You can get a handful of plays in, get them out of bounds, long completion.
Under center. Handoff up the gut, and it's going to be a pickup of about 5.
Or halfback dive.
Yeah. Caden Henson, clock continues to run. It'll be third down and short. They need the 35 for a first down. Handoff again to Henson. Gets dragged down from behind. Nice grab by Jaden Wilson. He's got, boy, my fingers had hurt after that kind of grab. Pulled the jersey out. Clock stops for the first down. Now it's running again. And the Eagles will spike it, stop the clock with 18.8 seconds to go. He didn't watch Hard Knocks, did he? Did you watch Hard Knocks and see the discussion of the new spike rule in the NFL?
And they practiced it even.
They practiced it.
No step back. Just got to spike it down.
Just spike it. No step and throw it down from when you just get it. Apparently the NFL teams were kind of trying to snooker defenses, weren't they? So 18 seconds to go. Second and 10. They send Rash out wide to the left.
Pull somebody over here.
Double tight ends. And the ball is thrown late. Catch is made.
Nope, on the ground.
Oh, they're going to call it on the ground. Rash, I thought, had to catch it behind the line of scrimmage. As it is, it'll be an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 7 seconds. Had he caught it, it would have ended the half. But now they will try it. Now will you agree with me? They go like third and
now, yes,
third and 33, or fourth and 33, basically.
Now it's just the end zone,
unless Eldorado brings out a kicker who can knock it about 50 yards. Third and 10 at the 33-yard line. I don't think they're going to have the kicker do that. They're going to.
Are they
get a delay of the game? Willingly taking a delay of game? No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
Letting everybody sub in like in the NFL, like the college? That was strange. Handoff up the gut. Nice room. But they will bring down Jake Phelps after a gain of about 11. Stop the clock to move the chains. Wait a second. Oh, they were adjusting the clock. Now they restart the clock. And he spikes it again.
He took
because they had 7.7 seconds. Huh?
Took steps back. Should be
I think that's an NFL rule. I think that's an NFL rule. We didn't see him fiddling with the clock. They changed the clock.
All right.
So with 3 seconds to go, this now This time for sure.
Are we sure?
20 yards to go for a touchdown. And Fairfield takes a timeout. We'll take it as well. 3 seconds to go. Last play of the half coming up. Back after this word.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Stick around at the half. We'll take a quick break, and while the band gets set up, and then we'll have the Marching Mules for you. Their show, halftime show. Actually, probably stick around as they get set up. They're pretty fast setting up. We'll give you the scoring over the evening. We'll take a look, see if we can't find some scores from some other football games. Big play here for the Mules defense, Lucas.
One more play, Bruce. One more. I feel like we had that conversation 20 minutes ago.
This time for sure. Nobody recognizes Bullwinkle anymore. Back to throw is Jones. The screen, and it is incomplete. Intended for Henson. He had all kinds of room.
That was
Had
an
he been able to
interesting
catch
play.
it. The Mules bit on the screen. The defensive line was in there all chasing Jordan Jones, and they had Eldorado had that set up perfectly.
They had 8 blockers in front. Everybody was there.
Actually, I guess he did not cross the line of scrimmage because it looked like the entire offensive line was about 10 yards.
They were gone. They were absolutely gone.
After one half of play, Fairfield leads Eldorado 20-0. Lucas, why don't you tell us who scored and what they did?
All righty, Bruce. Well, the scoring opened in the first quarter at the 8:40 mark with Israel Sargent. That had a 73-yard touchdown run. The run failed to put us up 6-0. Then we came back really quick at the 6:03 mark of the first. Logan Tolos with the 51-yard run. Izzy Sargent with the two-point conversion to make it 14-0. And then it took us all the way to the 1:51 mark of the second quarter when Miller Simpson punched it in from, I didn't write that down, Brown, about 3 yards.
Yeah, 3 yards.
Yeah, and the pass failed to make it our 20-0 score.
Taking a look at see if we can't catch some scores from around the area at the half. Marion leads Granite City 29-0. I'm looking for some closer scores than that. How about Carterville over Nashville at halftime, 7-3. At Chester leads Pinckneyville late. That's 40 minutes ago, 12-0. Let's see. Collinsville leads Centralia 7-0. Next week, by the way, we will be, I believe, in Salem as the Wildcats will be in town. There's a big game this week in Breeze. The Cougars are playing the Knights. Marching Mules ready to go. There they are on the field, and here are, ladies and gentlemen, your Marching Mules.
Hey, that's my hat. That's my hat. What hat? That's my hat. Let's go,
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Mules. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and talk about this first half. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of Fairfield Mules football. They lead 20-0. Back after these.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane Specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane Specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
And welcome back here to the Mule Barn, not the Mule Barn, how about the train yard? Here at the football field at Fairfield Community High School, the Mules lead the Eldorado Eagles 20-0. And Lucas Vaughn here along with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas, what your impressions of the first half of play for Fairfield against the team that had already played a game?
I feel like this looks like our opening game of the year. I feel like we've had 4 penalties, a little bit sloppy.
Holding.
Haven't completed a pass. It looks like Jalen's a little amped up. So it feels a little sloppy.
Feels a little bit sloppy, but it feels pretty good to be up by 3 scores.
Sure, yeah. I think our defense is playing hard. Everybody's trying to do best they can. But like I said, it's first game. So So, yeah, I think it's be expected.
Next week, by the way, we will be in Salem on Friday night. Let's see, that is Friday, September 13th. Mount Zion coming to Salem.
Where's Mount Zion at?
It's a long way north. It is north of Champaign, I believe.
Way up there.
Yeah, it's a long way up there. North of Paris.
Dang.
It's a long way up. But Mount Zion has a kid who has I think he's a tight end. He has scholarship offers from Big Ten schools. Illinois has offered him. So you get a chance to watch Big Ten, a big-time Big Ten athlete next week in that Salem game versus Mount Zion. Thinking of ahead and looking at some scores from around the area, Salem's going to have to lick their wounds as at halftime they're playing a tough Benton team, and they trail 48-0 down at Benton. So that'll be a running clock down there. If you are interested in a few other scores, Triad leads Mount Zion 10-0 at the half. It is Murfreesboro late in the first half, leading Anna Jonesboro 38-7. Elsewhere in the BDC, Flora leads CZR 14-6. Flora getting a good chance to win at home tonight. Also, DuQuoin leads Harrisburg at halftime, 14-6, same score. Chester leads Pinckneyville also at the half, 24-0.
Wow.
It is Bethalto trailing Wood River East Alton. The Wood River East Alton Oilers lead a game. They've had a rough way to go. They lead in the second quarter over Bethalto 8-7. And over in Mount Carmel, the Effingham Flaming Hearts lead Mount Carmel 20-6.
Ooh.
I am told this is not your Mount Carmel team, and this is not your parents' Mount Carmel team, and this is not your grandparents' Mount Carmel team. I'm told that they are. The cupboard became bare. They lost a lot of seniors last year, and they didn't have a whole lot to go.
That's an unusual thing for that program.
Which is brand new to me and to
Yeah.
you and to anybody who's been watching Mount Carmel football over the past 700 years.
They just reload every year.
They reload every year. Where else will we be next week, folks? Well, we'll be on Tuesday night. We'll be in Wayne City. I was there last night. I'll be there again on Tuesday. Sisney travels to Wayne City for MTC volleyball. Also, we'll be in Salem as Breeze Central. Ouch. The Cougars. Oh, my legs are cramping up. The Cougars I've got the cramped myself in here and didn't move. I haven't moved.
What did
about
you get
2
up
hours.
at halftime?
Huh?
What did you get up at halftime?
I should have.
Yeah.
I should have. Tuesday evening, we'll be in Salem. It will be Breeze Central at Salem. Oh, I forgot Monday night. Monday night, we'll have Mulberry Grove at Teutopolis Baseball. So that will be fun. And then on Wednesday night, Lawrenceville is at Flora in volleyball. Thursday, a couple of games for you set up as well. It'll be South Central hosting Odin Patoka in baseball. And I will be over at Edwards County, our first volleyball game in Edwards County, as Newton, the Eagles, a good volleyball team, taking on a tough Edwards County Fight Lions team. That ought to be fun.
Matchup.
Good matchup. And then again next Friday, Mount Zion travels all the way down to Salem, a chance to see a Division I prospect, Big Ten prospect for Mount Zion. You always like that opportunity as you'll get the chance to see that here. It will be Fairfield football when we resume here. Mules would love to score quickly and get that running clock going sometime, wouldn't they, you think, Lucas?
I think they like to have some reps, too.
Well, now that's true. As they didn't get to play last week, they're a bit short. I mean, you got to think, I think Jalen Mainers would probably like to complete some passes.
I believe at some point this year he will complete a pass.
May not be tonight. Up by 20 in the second half, then again, watch them come out throwing first play. You never know. That's actually sounds like something that
He'll get dialed in.
That this staff might do.
I'm not worried about the young man. He'll be just fine.
Mr. Barner heads back to retrieve the kick. Michael Barner along with Austin Grieve. They are the two deep men for Fairfield.
Two basketball players as well.
As setting up to kick, the punter as well as kicker Caden Henson gets ready to go.
Got the other scoreboard back up and working.
Somebody was probably working pretty feverishly there at the half.
Had to call maintenance.
The kick is away, and it is gathered in at the 29. Bounces away. It's loose and recovered by Eldorado. Bounced right off the chest of Keegan Downing, and a great job on the recovery. Was that 14? Was that Jamie Patrick on that recovery? Or I wasn't sure I caught the number. Levi Miller.
Catch it.
But that's why you kick it to that second line. They're supposed to be the hands team, but if they're not expecting it, sometimes that doesn't work out. So the first turnover of the game gives it to Eldorado at the Fairfield 39-yard line. Jones under center, hands it off to a Rash. Maddox Rash has the corner. He's got a first down, and he's going to get drugged down inside the 25-yard line of Fairfield.
Good run. They came out with a little fire. That turnover fired them up.
Pick up a 15 for the Eagles. Rash does not go out of bounds as they will restart the clock following the tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the Mules 24. So everything I just said about starting off quick for the Fairfield offense, throw it out the window. Hand off this time to Henson, Caden Henson. He's been a very busy man tonight, and he will get up to about the 20. Pick up a 4. He got across the 20-yard line, sure did. So long 4. It'll be a second down and a short 6. As the Mules defense kind of on its heels right now, Lucas.
Yeah, Eldorado's come out. They're playing hard.
Come out fired up. Under 11 minutes to go in the third. Hand off back the other way. Maddox Rash. He's got the 15 across the 15 to around the 14. First down for Eldorado.
I don't think we're getting the penetration we did earlier in the game. We're getting knocked off the ball pretty good.
Bentley Rogers will check in, see if he can't bring a little beef in as they will take out Connor Chow. 1st and 10 at the 13 of Fairfield for Eldorado.
6'1", 275-pound Bentley Rogers to clog up the middle.
Handoff, misdirection on the carry. I believe that's Jake Phelps. He's still on his feet. Late flag.
Somebody pile on.
And that was a nice pickup on the play inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line.
I think it's on Fairfield, it looks like.
If it is, it'll move it half the distance. And if it is, I think you might have it right. Personal foul piling on. Little face mask.
Well, late face mask.
Well, it wasn't the personal foul face mask. It was just the unintentional but it's a 5-yard penalty, half the distance when you're at the 6. So 1st and goal, Eldorado. They're looking to break to the scoreboard. Jones under center. Fakes the handoff, gives it to Rash. Rash tries the corner, and he gets in.
Wow.
3-yard touchdown around the right end for Eldorado. They take the first turnover of the game and take advantage of it, scoring in minute 54. And they're going to go for 2, it appears. They had an extra point team going down on the other end. Maybe they are going to kick it. I don't know. We'll see. As they bring in players, take out players, Rash heads to the sideline. But Henson is back in. Nope, they're going to go for 2. And they spread things out. Into the shotgun goes Jordan Jones. He looks to his right. He's got a man, throws that direction, and not good. No good on the extra point try. Caught out there by Owen Clark, but he couldn't get in. So with 10:06 to go here in the third quarter, Fairfield gives up a touchdown. They lead it 20-6. We'll be back after these words.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
First and Auction Realty is the one.
So just like that, Eldorado's made a game of it.
Yeah, that turnover really cost us.
With 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter, the comfortable 20-point lead for the Mules is knocked down to about 14. And Eldorado's another turnover or odd play from getting right back in this. Barner gathers at the 14, and he fumbles. Picks it up at the 17. Tries to get around the right side. He's at the 20, the 30. He's still on his feet to the 40, 47-yard line. What a run back that turned out to be, as there's an injured Mule behind the play. That is Downen, Keegan Downen, and Dr. Jones heads out to see him along with Sarah Turner. But, boy, he made something out of nothing there. Also a flag down at the 38. Let's see what that's going to be.
A lot going on that play.
Yeah, a lot going on. I saw a block in the back, but the defender turned on the blocker. But that might still be the call. The official may not have seen that part of it, and that's kind of the neighborhood of where it occurred. It's a little bit farther outside than that as the officials are talking things over. The Eagles haven't moved forward, but they're talking to Joe Clark, see what he wants to do, and that's going to be against Fairfield. Holding against the Mules from the 37-yard line. That'll move it back to the 27. That is where Fairfield will begin their first third quarter.
You know, Eldorado came out of halftime fired up, and the Mules, they do not look fired up.
Making mistakes.
Yes, they are.
Making a couple of mistakes, 3 mistakes here in the first special teams action of the second half. So 1st and 10 for Fairfield at the 29. As Izzy Sargent stands back behind Jalen Mainers. Jalen talks to the official, says, what exactly happened there, sir? And the official says that's what happened. Although they only moved it 8 yards back from the spot. That's another one I don't understand. But ours is not to wonder why. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Sargent. He gets across the 30 to near the 35, maybe the 34-yard line, a pickup of around 5 on the play. And you know what Fairfield would love right now? Churn out about a 6-minute.
Pound it straight down the field.
6-minute, 71-yard drive.
Yep.
And that ends up in points.
12 carries, pound it right down their throat.
Maynard sets a man in motion again. That's Logan Headoff to a near first down yardage by Sargent again. It is going to be very close, and they will move the chain. So first down, Fairfield. And the play clock is working this half. They have made the adjustments to make that work as well. Now, that's a good thing because it wasn't working in that first half. And that makes it tough. Under center heads Jalen Mainers. misdirection, hands it back to Simpson coming the other way. He gets across the 50, the 45 to first down yardage right at the Eldorado 45-yard line.
Miller Simpson's got some good speed on him.
Yeah, he kind of wiggles those hips going through the hole too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think you put him in the open field, it's going to be hard to catch him.
It certainly appears that way. As Fairfield will approach the football. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 8:40 left in the third quarter. Mules have led all the way. Pitch goes to Logan Tullis. He's going to pick up about 5, just shy of the 40-yard line. Right on the 40-yard line. And the Mules, probably not, if this does end in the end zone, it probably won't burn up 6 minutes, but they've already burned about minute 45. And the clock is stopped for an injured Eagle.
Looks like number 33.
Yeah, that is
Nolan Riley. Really? Really?
That's how it was spelled on the one I got. And that's how it's spelled. Rillying. How about Rillying?
I like it.
Rilying. We'll hope he heads to the sideline. Hope he's fine over there. Comes back soon. 2nd down and 5 for Fairfield. The Mules in the black jerseys heading from left to right. Pitch goes again to Tullis. He's got first down yardage across the 40, inside the 35 to near the 30-yard line. Stopped at about the 32, and there's an injured Eagle behind the play. Stop the clock to move the chains, but stop the clock to take a look at the injured defensive lineman, Alex Mitchell, I believe is the Eagle out there on the field. As Jed Jones and Sarah Turner out there immediately before any of the Eldorado folks could even get there. He was on the closer to the Mules sideline. And he went down in some pain early on as Dr. Jones works on that right leg. He's rubbing that. That may be a cramp. We'll see how the discussion goes. As the helmets are off, they're going to continue looking at Mr. I'm not going to speculate. I already did, but I don't want to speculate because I can't tell the number. We're going to take a quick break while the teams rehydrate and they take a look at the injured player. We'll be back after this word.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain.
Welcome back as they help the injured Eagle off the field. I can't really get a good eye of the number. I think it's Alex Mitchell. If that's a 6'7", 67 on the player. And that body kind of looks like 5'7", 265, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 67.
Yeah, I see it now.
As he is not putting any weight on his leg. That was where, and give those folks a big hand. They lifted a big man, took him off the field.
I don't think those were cornerbacks.
No, that was some beef carrying beef out there. That's the thing I always worry about if there's a fire. There ain't anybody doing fireman's carry for me or you, Lucas. 7:42 to go in the third. Fairfield on a nice drive. Handoff. Fake the handoff. Throw downfield over the head of Lane Robson. And that's the story of the game when it comes to the Mules passing. It's like the football, it weighs, they've taken a few ounces out of the football for Jalen Mainers. He keeps overthrowing everybody.
They probably overinflated the football.
You think that's what it was? Jalen Mainers looking now to 2nd and 10. Get loud or go to jail, says the sign. As a policeman out there trying to whoop up the Mules student section. Mules student section over here on the west side. Handoff up the gut. Izzy Sargent chugs across the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. Called a pickup of about 5, maybe a little over 5. This is probably an area where the Mules would go for it on 4th down. Wouldn't you think, Lucas?
Yeah, I'd say we're in 4-down territory now.
They give him 4 on the carry. It will be 3rd down and 6. Clock is on the roll. We'll be under 7 minutes before the play is snapped. Double reverse handoff to Tullis, and he's not going anywhere. As that'll bring up 4th and long for Fairfield from the 27. Yeah, this is not really in the Mules' bailiwick to punt from here, is it?
No. You're not going to gain much punting from the, 28?
So 6.5 minutes to go in the quarter. 4th down at 6. And yeah, I don't think they probably mind blowing off 30 or 40 seconds between each play to do the Mules. And up to the ball. They're going to have to call timeout. They didn't get the play off in time. And with 6:10 to go in the third, Fairfield burns their first timeout. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
So 4th down and 6 facing Fairfield at the 28-yard line of Eldorado. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This drive started, at the 29, wasn't it? And they have moved downfield in about 4 minutes. They need 6 more to get a first down.
You called for a 6-minute drive. We need a big first down here.
They have trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Mainers to throw. He takes a little off of this one, and Robson drops it.
Put him on the numbers.
On the numbers. Hit him in the hands. He should have had that, and it would have been. He had first down yardage for Fairfield. So the Mules will turn it over on downs, and they will test their defense again, which failed the test for the first 2 minutes of the second half, Lucas.
Yes, they did. They need to step their game up right here. You don't want another score on the board.
You do know if the Eagles get another score that it makes it a one-score game unless they kick a field goal, and I really don't see that happening. As Jordan Jones heads into the huddle. Owen Clark, tight end on the left. The handoff goes to the left, and a gain of about 5 or 6.
Another nice gain.
Up to the 35-yard line. Nice job again by Caden Henson. That picks up about 7 yards. It makes it 2nd down and 3. So everything the Mules were doing right in the first half, they haven't done right really here in the second. And the Eagles kicked themselves in the foot a couple times in the first half with penalties and such, but they haven't. They've run a clean second half. Sloppy second half for Fairfield. Under center, Jones, full house behind him. Gives it to Phelps. He's got room on the right side, cuts back. He's going to get across the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Untouched for 7 yards.
And he'll have first down yardage as Eldorado has, again, the Mules defense on their heels. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Eldorado 43. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third. Eldorado has certainly, Lucas, been the aggressor here in the second half.
And not even just a little bit. Fairfield's got a lot of miscues.
1st and 10. Full house. Handoff to Rash. Rash tries the right side. He picks up 5 or 6 near midfield. He's going to get dropped at about the 48. And give him 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Neither team has been able to complete a pass tonight. Eldorado, for their part, has only attempted, what, 1? 2?
They got 2, I believe, yeah.
Fairfield 0 for, I think, 5. 2nd and 5. Handoff up the gut across midfield. That was Levi Miller. His first or second carry of the night. Number 11. Miller is a senior, 5'8", 155-pounder. As he's replaced in the lineup by Caden Henson on this 3rd and short. You got to figure that, Lucas, that if they don't get it, they're going to go for it, aren't they?
The way this half's gone, yes. They're picking up positive yardage on almost every carry.
So 3rd and 2. Handoff up the gut. First down yardage is there, and they're pushing the scrum. And it will be a first down for the Eagles, as Henson picks up 4 or 5 across the 45 to the 43-yard line. This game getting a bit more exciting, and I think the Fairfield Mules coaches wanted, up by 20 at the half. 3:15 to go in the third. Henson in the backfield along with Rash and Phelps. Again, straight up the gut. It is Henson.
Picked up 3.
And, yeah, he's going to get to around the 40-yard line. And you can't blame Joe Clark, head coach of the Eagles. He says, hey, if we're working it up the middle and they can't stop it, let's just keep running.
3 yards in a cloud of dust to win you a lot of football games.
Henson almost lost the shoe there, or lost a wheel. He's got to replace his shoe or get it put back on. We're under 3 minutes to go in this fast-moving third quarter. Faster moving than the second quarter, that's for sure.
It has been a quick quarter.
2nd down and a long 6. Handoff up the gut again. Henson again. He's got good yardage across the 30.
First down.
Check that. Phelps on the run. Jake Phelps. And it'll be first down and 10 for Eldorado. Football around the 31-yard line of Fairfield, and Fairfield will take their second time out of the half with 2:17 to go in the third. We'll take it as well back after this word.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
So we're going to get a little train yard magic here, Lucas, with the Norfolk Southern coming through town here on this 1st and 10. The offense, or pardon me, the defense for Fairfield needs a little bit of magic, don't they?
Yeah, I believe Coach Townsend on the sideline may be telling them it's time to put their foot down. Eldorado is controlling the second half, running at will. Positive yards, everything. So it's time for Fairfield to stop.
2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It will be Eldorado football 1st and 10 at the Mule 31-yard line. And this drive started, way back at the 27. And they have moved it almost 50 yards. What's that, 46 yards? 19 plus 23 is 42 yards. Handoff straight up the gut.
Good job.
Henson comes up from the bottom of the pile.
Limiting him just maybe a yard.
As Eldorado, pretty exclusive to the run so far here in the second half.
Picked up 2 on that carry.
So 2nd down and 8 across the 30 at the 29. They need the 31 for a first down. The 21 for a first down, my bad. Full house backfield again. Double tight ends. Pitch to the right side. That's Phelps. He's got the corner, and he gets shoved out of bounds after a pickup of about 3.
Fairfield had him strung out pretty good there, but he got it just enough more positive yardage.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5+. Football laying it around the 26 of Fairfield. Mule defense up to the football. Eldorado offense ready to go. Handoff to Rash. He has had him behind the line of scrimmage, but couldn't bring him down. Austin Grieve had him deep in the backfield, but good hard running again from Maddox Rash. He is having a dandy game, and that is going to be close to first down yardage. I thought he got it.
He fell forward for about 4 yards.
And he does get the first down. So 1st and 10 for Eldorado at the Mules 21. Mules crowd not terrifically loud right now. Probably a little surprised what they're seeing here in this 3rd quarter. Eldorado going to be a tough customer for anybody this year with the way they're running right now. Handoff up the gut through the middle. Henson across the 10, still on his feet to near the 5-yard line. Call it a 6 and a pickup of around 20 on the carry.
Ooh. Eldorado is currently winning.
Called a gain of 15 anyway. They had the scoreboard wrong. It was 1st and 10 from the 21. They get down to the 6. First and goal at the 6 for the Eagles. Handoff up the gut, then a pickup of about 4. That may end up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Nice tackle by Eric Locke, but they're giving up the defensive line giving up too much yards. Pick up a 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 3, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As the Eagles have owned that 3rd quarter, Lucas, we'll head to the 4th. It is Fairfield still up by 2 scores, but they are on their heels. They lead it 20-6 back after these words.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
So it'll be 2nd goal from the 3 as we're about to set up to start this second half. And, boy, I tell you what, that quarter was dominant for Eldorado, wasn't it, Lucas?
They dominated that quarter, yes. And couple that with the errors and the miscues by the Mules. That's the reason, if we're not careful, this is going to be a one-score game.
We'll update halftime score from earlier this evening. Carmine led Hamilton County at the half, 16-15. So good games all over the BDC tonight. And here come the Eagles. Second down, a goal from the 3. Pitch to the left side. Rash gets around. Boy, he a nice move to get right around Andrew Biddles, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Eldorado. Cuts the lead to 8, and they will go for 2, see if they can't cut it to 6.
That was Rash again, right?
That was Rash, 3-yard carry. He made a nifty move on Andrew Biddles. Biddles is picking up parts of his uniform around the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
As that was that junior, Rash is a junior. Maddox Rash, 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's had a night. They take him out of the game now. Looking to get the Mules to jump. They get the Mules to jump. Connor Chow, little eager. And that will move the football to the 1.5-yard line. That's a odd time for that. You would think you would save your make them jump play until you had it like a chance for 4th and 4 or something like that. Don't usually see that on a extra point, but that's what we saw.
Maybe they needed that extra yard.
Maybe they did. We'll see what the Eagles do. As handoff, they needed it, and they ain't going to get it. Straight up the gut, Caden Henson falls short. So the Mules maintain an 8-point lead, but the Eldorado Eagles making it tremendously uncomfortable now. With 11:55 to go in the game, it's 20-12. Back after this word.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Austin Grieve and Michael Barner head back deep. Mules 0 for 2 on clean kickoff receptions. As that is a big deal.
I can tell you now, if Eldorado keeps kicking to Michael Barner, they're playing with fire.
He's fast. Kicking it away will be Caden Henson. As the Eagles scored on the first play of the fourth quarter. And they are not clean again at the 15. Grieve picks it up, tries to get around the left side. He's going to get across the 20 before he is knocked down by a couple of Eagles, and one of them may be injured, as there was a big collision there between Oliver Burtis.
Oh, he went back down.
Yeah, Oliver Burtis along with his teammate, Jamie Patrick. Patrick gets up, heads off the field. And it will be 1st and 10, Fairfield at their own 22-yard line. And again, that's 0 for 3 on kickoff returns, on catching them cleanly. That busts you, kids. That's a bad thing to do. Man in motion is Simpson. Hand off to Sargent, straight up the gut. He's going to get to the 30, maybe across the 30 by about half a yard.
Get back to pounding the ball.
And Fairfield will take it right at the 30. It's a gain of 8 on the play for the senior from Fairfield, Israel Sargent, 5'11", 180-pound fullback. And now how about the Mules go about 80 yards and burn 78 yards and burn 6 minutes.
It's time for it.
Handoff again, straight up the gut. Sargent again. He's got first down yardage across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Nice tackle out in the open field by Caden Baston.
2 good runs to start the possession.
Along with Evan Butler on the tackle. And the Mules have the first down. Football at the 36-yard line. First and 10, Fairfield. Mainers under center, sets a man in motion. That's Simpson again. On the misdirection, handoff Tolis. Gets it right to the outside, breaks a tackle. He's across midfield, and he's going to get brought down at the 42. Ooh. Where is the, looked like a horse collar there. But he gets across maybe the 43-yard line of Eldorado. And, boy, he made the first tackler miss. That was a great move back at the edge to make that, to turn that corner.
Yeah, he was inside, bounced it out, got that edge. It's a good run.
10 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Mules moving into Eldorado territory. They've led the entire way. Eldorado has tightened it up here in the fourth quarter. Handoff Simpson. Cuts her inside the defender. Picks up about 4 as he falls forward. And that defender is getting up slowly as well. He may be cramping.
They hit pretty hard there, Bruce. I don't think he's really happy.
Jake Phelps, one of their running backs, also a part of the defense. That's one of the things Fairfield is very fortunate. They have a lot more players, or more players than a lot of the teams they're going to face. 10 minutes to go in the game. Fairfield by 8, and timeout is taken by Eldorado. We will take it as well. Mules on the move. 9:57 to go in the game. We'll be back after this word.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service, and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
9 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the football game. And the Eldorado Eagles defense is bending right now, Lucas, and Joe Clark probably has a pretty wise timeout.
Yeah, his guys look tired. They needed a break, take some water. It's been a physical football game.
Getting up a little bit slower between each play, and the Mules offense really beginning to churn through some yards.
Oh. Timeout.
As there is a timeout for a medical issue, and Jed Jones will head across the field. I was wondering why the Eldorado trainer came over and met Sarah Turner at the at midfield, but Mr. Dr. Jones will head over and talk to one of the players for Eldorado. As the handoff goes straight up the gut.
Oh, another one down.
Sargent ahead with it. He's going to pick up probably about 5. That'll bring up third down and 3. Football laying at the 36-yard line. They need the 33 for a first down. Almost certainly this would be 4-down territory, wouldn't you say, Lucas?
I can't see why it wouldn't.
Depending how long the fourth down is, I guess.
As long as it's a big loss.
Simpson on the pitch. He cuts behind his blockers, and he will have first down yardage across the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
I'm glad you can see those sometimes. There's times I don't know where the football is.
Well, I've been doing this longer than you.
You called who had it, and I didn't even see him.
By the way, folks, wanting some scores from elsewhere, Mariners lead the Cardinals 3-0 in the 6th. And at halftime, the Packers lead the Eagles 19-17. Sorry to give you poor news, Lucas. 2 of them. Fake hand off, then to give it back the other way. Simpson cuts through.
There.
He's on the run. He's going to score. Miller Simpson from the 29-yard line Touchdown, Mules! They go up 26-12.
I saw that one.
29-yard scamper. Barner will come in and replace Simpson as he gets the glad hand coming off the field. Michael Barner in for the extra point try with 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game, and that probably makes the Mules fans feel a little bit more comfy.
Take a deep breath there.
8.5 minutes. That'd be some work for Eldorado to get downfield the way they've been advancing. Barner on the carry. He takes a look at the pylon, comes in, and
he's in, right?
Gets in. Extra point is good for Michael Barner. Then the Mules bump it to a 16-point lead. 28-12 with 8:33 to go. We'll be back to the train yard after this word.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Mules back up by 16. Lucas, Fairfield fans have to feel a little bit more comfortable now, right?
Yeah, they can take a deep breath, play a little looser now on the field. I feel like Fairfield's getting a little tight.
And 8:39 to go. I had 8:33. Well, that looks like a 3 down there. On this end, it looks like a 9. Does it look like a 3?
Right. Yeah, I can see where you say that. I got a post right my way.
No. So, Lane Robson ready to kick it away. And that's a full-size kick gathered at the 15-yard line by Rash. Rash comes up the left-hand side. He's still on his feet. I tell you what, Maddox Rash, he is just the next in a numerous line of Eldorado runners that just chug hard. They run their tail off.
What do you say? He is a junior, so get 2 years of him.
8.5 minutes remaining in the football game. It'll be 1st and 10, Eldorado at their own 27-yard line.
You think these young men like him are sore after a game like this?
Yes, I do.
he has touched the ball a lot.
Yes,
today.
I certainly do. Having played the game 40 years ago, I remember being sore after the games.
I understand, but you don't tote the ball 30 times, return kicks, play defense.
Rash
been all
is
over
gonna
the field.
Rash and Henson are going to be sore customers. They're going to be glad that it's only about a 40-minute bus ride back to Eldorado High School.
They've earned it, though.
Yep. As the run to the left side picks up about 4. They do make the tackle in bounds. So the clock will continue to run. That's the Mules are going to want that to happen the rest of the way. As Jones hands it around the left or right side, Rash gets the corner turned, but he's going to get dropped after a pickup of about 3 up near the 35-yard line. Stop him at the 34, and that will call it 3rd down and 3. Big crowd here on hand for the Mules, and they've been kind of on their seats here for this whole second half. That last drive was the best thing to happen in the second half for Fairfield fans. They'd like to see a defensive stop here.
There wasn't a lot of other options.
3rd down and 3. Handoff up the gut. 1st down yardage for Henson. He's going to get across the 40 to about the 42. Maybe the 43. Nick Munoz with the tackle. And it will be a 1st down for Eldorado, just shy of the 43-yard line of Fairfield, or pardon me, of Eldorado. Clock rolling again. And if they're going to take 2 minutes for every 10 yards, Fairfield will be happy with that too, won't they? This drive started at 8 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the ball game. As heading around the left side, Phelps.
Another 5.
Picks up, like Lucas tells you, 5 yards. Jake Phelps, a 5'8", 150-pound senior. So he's a senior. Henson is a junior and Rash is a junior. The Eagles are going to cause some problems for folks later this year and next year. They're causing problems for the Mules tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're a good football team.
They run very hard. They could develop a pass game
There
and be
you
a
go.
lot better for them as Henson is wrapped up and pushed backwards.
Eric Glock got to him first in the backfield.
Gets to about the 48-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. And Locke with outstanding penetration. And he just kind of rode Henson to the ground, didn't he?
He waited for the rest of the Mules to get there.
That's always fun to do.
Hold him up and let him hit him.
Hold him up and let him come strip the football away. That's one thing Fairfield's probably going to look at on the tape tonight. No turnovers.
Yeah, I agree with you.
No turnovers by the defense tonight. So and a couple for Eldorado. As the Mules have put it on the ground a few times. Handoff, Phelps up the gut. He's got some room. He's got a 1st down, and he's going to get across the 40-yard line. Phelps, you got to admit, Lucas has about the freshest legs of the backfield for the Eagles.
I think it's about time for Phelps. Rash, he's run hard today, but Phelps looks like he's got a little more juice.
And they're pushing the Mules defense around again, just like they did in the 3rd quarter. And I don't believe they have any penalties this half either, now that you mention it.
I don't believe so.
Fairfield kind of lost their chance on their 3rd touchdown in the 2nd quarter with a penalty, a dead ball penalty after the touchdown. 1st and 10, Eldorado at the 39. Handoff to Henson. He's grabbed and thrown backwards. Nice tackle by Brayton Robertson. Boy, he is playing a solid defensive end tonight, isn't he, Lucas?
Yeah, he pops on the field. You notice him. He can get in the backfield in a hurry.
2nd down and 10. Eagles with a couple of timeouts remaining. I am kind of surprised they aren't moving with more vigor. Probably a little tired. 4 minutes to go in the game. It's still a two-score game. 28-12 Mules. As the handoff, a little delay, and not much room over there on the left side.
The first time I've
for
seen
Jake
that one
Phelps.
today. It didn't work. Don't do it again.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, man, I don't like this delay stuff. Check that Levi Miller on the carry. Now Phelps checks back in. And the clock continues to roll. 3:25 remaining in the football game. 3rd down and 9. Jones looks over the D under center. Hands it to Phelps, trying to get around the left side. He's got room. He's going to pick up about 6. And he's shoved out of bounds by Robertson. But that will stop the clock, and it'll bring up a 4th down and short. 4th down and about 3 for the Eagles. So the Mules with a chance here to make a stand late in this contest. Where's Ralph Barbary to charge up the fans? And they get the Mules to jump. See, that was what I was talking about, Lucas.
There's that
You save that until it's 4th and 3.
You didn't need to save it.
They didn't need to save it. They used it twice. Mules are going to look at this game and say, boy, we played sloppy. And if they win or if they lose, they're going to look at this game and think, ooh, boy, we screwed up.
Oh.
Boy, it's been a sloppy second half for Fairfield. 28-12, Mules still lead by 2 scores. Clock is on the roll after the penalty. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at Fairfield's 27-yard line. Handoff to Phelps, tries that left side, gets through Sargent's tackle, cuts back, he's going to score. Touchdown, Eldorado, a 27-yard cut against the grain by Jake Phelps. And they will try for the extra point to try to get right back in it. There's the replay of that touchdown run, as he just cut right back against the grain. And that Mules defense looks as tired as the Eldorado defense did on the last set of downs, Lucas. That cuts it to a 10-point game. This is a tremendously important extra point for the Eagles.
That was a 4th down run, too, wasn't it?
No, they had made the first down.
Okay.
It was 1st and 10 at the 27. Jones under center. Full house behind him. Back to throw. Looks to his left. He's got 2 runners out there. And it is short of the end zone. The try for a point. They got in.
Ooh, I don't know that he ever saw that.
We'll see the replay on that one. Here's the replay on that one. As they throw to he was in the end zone, and he came out of the end zone. He came out of the end zone. He was in the end zone. He came out of the end zone after catching the ball, or maybe before he caught the ball. I don't know. He must have done it before he caught the ball.
I think he caught it in and came down. It was in the end zone for the conversion.
Well, that's what we're going to keep it right here. That's what the officials say. And it will be onside kick time for Eldorado. They've cut it to 8. It's 28-20. And the Mules receiving team already 0 for 3 on receiving kicks, 0 for 3 on catching them clean. This is huge for Fairfield. They have to get the football. They cannot afford.
Was Eldorado got 1 timeout or 2?
2 timeouts remaining for Eldorado. 1 timeout remaining for Fairfield. 2 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the contest. If Fairfield gets the football, you got to figure that a 1 first down would probably nearly end it. Come very close to ending it. Henson to kick it away. The ball has to travel 10 yards unless a Mule steps up and touches it.
We got our hands team in.
The kick is deep, and Fairfield's got to get back and get on that unless it gets into the end zone.
There you go.
It got to the end zone. The Mules get a break. Mules get a break. Had that ball laid dead at about the 1 yard line, Fairfield would have had to pick that up and try to run it back. That ball got to the goal line and no more. Boy, oh boy. You got to think poor Caden Henson, he'd have liked to take it just a little bit off of that. So for the Mules, they need at least 1 first down, and then they'll be able to run out the clock as the Eagles have a couple of timeouts remaining. Fairfield up by a score, 28-20. Mules looking to go 2-0 on the season. But this is their first game action. Man in motion. Handoff to Sargent. He's got one hand on the football, but he's got a first down.
Cover that up. Good run.
As Ethan Chamberlain gets up slow, he's been holding his arm all night long at his right elbow. And timeout is taken. We will take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Eldorado called that timeout. They have 1 remaining with 2 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the football game. Fairfield gets the first down. How much time? What was the time of score on touchdown?
2:32.
All right, so that was a 6-second play. Figure. I got to tell you, I'd say I'd figure Izzy Sargent to get it again, but I'd like him to hold it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
If I'm a Mules fan. Miller Simpson, number 20, and Logan Tullis, number 32. Handoff again to
You're right
Sargent.
about that 2 hands, though.
Still with just 1 hand on the
Yes,
ball.
it is.
And timeout is called again by Eldorado. With 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go, we'll take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Doing the math in my head, Lucas, that's always dangerous.
It's never right either.
It's right. Trust me.
I feel play action pass coming.
Second out and 3 for Fairfield. They need a first down. They need to get to the 46, just across the 46-yard line. And if they get a first down, they should be able to
take the knee.
Take the knee 3 times. If the math in my head is correct. And I think the math's right. Pitch to Simpson. He cuts against Gray. He's got the first down.
That'll seal it.
So they'll move the chains. The clock will run when the chains are set. The Mules don't have to snap the ball until 1:40 to go in the game. Snap it once then. Snap it again at 1 minute on second down. Snap it again on 20 seconds on third down. They can, if they just hold on here about 15 seconds, it's victory formation. They don't victory formation. Mario Cristobal. Handoff goes to
that never goes wrong.
Logan Tullis.
Don't bring that up.
I'm sorry. Second down and 1. We're under 1.5 minutes, and the Mules in take a knee territory. Is that what they're going to do?
Doesn't look like it.
I think that's what they're going to do. With 10 seconds to go on the play clock, Jalen Mainers under. Nope, they'll hand it off to Sargent.
Good call. Oh!
They hold the ball in one hand.
Ooh, that ball was hanging out.
Swiping at it. The ball was out there like a loaf of bread.
Oh.
He has the first down. That will stop the clock for a moment.
Why don't we take a knee now? Come on. That ball was out there.
That was bunny bread sitting out there.
Ooh.
Oh, my heavens. And he's running with one hand.
I saw. Oh, man.
Now, surely.
Now we're a little tighter now.
One more snap.
We're good to go.
One more snap will
we
do
go.
it. Mules will take that final snap, and they won't have to snap it again. The Fairfield Mules are going to improve to 2-0 on the season. The Eldorado Eagles fall to 1-1 as Fairfield's going to win it tonight here by 8 points, 28-20. Lucas, why don't you go over tonight's scoring, and we'll we'll breathe easier and get to next week. What do you say?
All righty. Fairfield got on the board first at 8:40 mark of the first quarter with Izzy Sargent with a long 73-yard touchdown run. The run failed for the extra point to go up 6-0. And then we struck quickly again in the first quarter at 6:03 mark Logan Tolas had a 51-yard run. Izzy Sargent on the extra point run was good to put us up 14-0. And then in the second quarter, with 1:51 left, Miller Simpson on a 3-yard run. Pass failed to go up 20-0 at halftime. Third quarter
that was
a
Miller
different
Simpson's.
story.
That was the one where he got the penalty.
Yeah, the stop.
What time? How much time was on the clock there?
1:51 on the second.
1:51 on the second, folks. If you're looking for an interesting call, go back to your 1:51 in the second quarter and take a look.
Vicious spike.
Vicious spike is right.
In the second half is a different story. In the third quarter, Eldorado came out, got an early turnover, scored at the 10:06 of the third quarter on a 3-yard run by Maddox Rash. The pass failed to go. Fairfield was up 20-6 now. And then in the fourth quarter, the first play of the fourth quarter, another 3-yard run by Maddox Rash. That run failed, put Fairfield up 20-18. And then in the fourth quarter, Miller Simpson with a 29-yard run opened up that game a little bit. Michael Barner on the 2-point for conversion to make it 28-12. And then to the 2:32 mark
nice game.
Of the fourth quarter, Jake Phelps broke one for 27 yards. The pass was good on the conversion, make it 28-20, but too little, too late. Fairfield takes it.
28-20, the final score this evening as the Mules get to sing the fight song for their fans. That's just about going to do it for us here tonight from Fairfield. Again, next week we will be in Salem as Mount Zion comes to town next Friday night into Salem, and we are looking forward to that. Prior to that, however, we will be in Teutopolis as Mulberry Grove takes on the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes on Monday afternoon. Until then, for all of us at Wabash Catch TV, Bill Reed here tonight, Steve Jordan here tonight, Mason Hager here tonight, Abby Springmeyer here tonight, Ty Landreth here tonight. My name is Bruce Dickey for Lucas Vaughn and all of us at Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey reminding you tonight's final score. Fairfield defeats Eldorado 28-20. So long from the train yard.